So you've been grinding away at Duolingo Japanese, right? You've done 100 lessons, maybe even 1,000, and you're still struggling to keep all those characters straight. The words keep slipping through your brain like sand, and you're wondering, when does this start to click? Well, you're not alone. I've been there too. I used to confuse arigato with arimasu, two words that couldn't be more different if they tried, yet they sound so similar. You know that feeling when you swear you know the meaning, but when you try to say it out loud, your brain just glitches? Yeah, I get it. It's frustrating. But here's the thing. Duolingo Japanese, for all its perks, is not the miracle language app it wants you to think it is. You're probably stuck in a cycle, learning new words, getting your streak, but nothing sticking. You're not actually learning, you're just playing a game. And guess what? There's a smarter way to do this. First, let's talk about your approach. If you're just mindlessly repeating the phrases and doing lessons one after another, you're setting yourself up for failure. Duolingo's flashcard approach might trick you into thinking you're progressing, but it's like putting together a jigsaw puzzle while blindfolded. You've got pieces, but no real idea where they go, as Japanese is all about context. Words can change meanings depending on the situation, and Duolingo often won't give you that. You need to see these words in actual sentences, in real-life scenarios. Otherwise, you're just memorizing random vocab and hoping you remember it when you need it. Spoiler alert, you won't. Trust me, I've been there. Let's talk about one of the best methods that'll help you get past this mental roadblock. LingoPie. LingoPie is this awesome app that lets you watch TV shows in Japanese with subtitles. Yes, it's just like watching Netflix, but with the added bonus of being educational. This is a game changer because with the LingoPie, you're not just learning words in isolation, you're seeing them used in actual conversations, in real contexts. Think about it like this. Duolingo is like learning how to play an instrument by reading sheet music. Technical, yes, but not really feeling the music. LingoPie is like playing the instrument in a band, with real rhythm, real melody, and real vibes. You get the flow of the language. You start to feel it. And wow, it makes a difference. You'll hear words used the way they're supposed to be used. You start to recognize patterns. Suddenly, things are starting to click. But if you do decide to stick with Duolingo Japanese, all I can say is, good luck. Honestly, with all that chaos, it's so easy to get lost in the shuffle. You've got your hiragana, katakana, kanji, and then a whole bunch of words that don't make sense half the time. For example, the lesson where Duolingo says the woman is reading, and you've got to translate it into nu hadumu, ono wa yomu, isn't helpful when you're still trying to remember the difference between tabamasu, shibemasu, and tabaru, shibaru, because both mean to eat, but in different contexts. But hey, Duolingo's trying, right? Here's the problem. Japanese, like a game of chess, is all about strategy. If you don't have the right moves, you're just wandering around the board, hoping to land somewhere good. You need to think about what you're learning, how you're learning it, and why you're learning it. Duolingo will sort of give you that, but not in the way that sticks. You're like a person standing in front of a mountain with no map. You're just kind of hoping you'll stumble your way to the top, but it's gonna be hard. So now that we've got all that cleared up, what's the best way to move forward? Well, here's the thing. You can't just rely on Duolingo alone. It's a great starting point, but it's like trying to learn how to cook by watching someone make ramen on YouTube. Helpful, but you need to get your hands dirty. You need immersion, real-world context, and a deeper understanding of how the language actually works in practice. You need to integrate listening, speaking, reading, and even writing into your routine. The more layers you add to your learning experience, the stronger your foundation will be. Start using apps like LingoPie, try watching Japanese media, and talk to real people when you can. At the end of the day, Duolingo's not the devil here. It's a solid tool, but it's like a sponge. You're going to get some water, but not nearly enough to fill a bucket. If you really want to learn Japanese and not just do lessons to boost your streak, then start thinking beyond Duolingo. You can't just play the game, you've got to live the language. And if you do decide to stick with Duolingo Japanese, then honestly, I can't blame you. But good luck, because you'll need it to navigate through the maze that is Duolingo's Japanese journey. So there you go. Now, go out there and make those Japanese lessons actually work for you.